Welcome to Maher Spiritual Center. The center is dedicated to Maher Baba, an Indian spiritual master who lived from 1894 to 1969 and is known by followers worldwide as the Avatar of the Age. Maher Baba sought to bring all religions together as beads on one string and encouraged those around him to try their best to love God and to love other people. In 1941, Maher Baba gave two of his disciples a daunting task: to find him a home in the West. His disciples, Elizabeth Patterson and Norina Matchabelli, set out on a quest that would lead them coast to coast in the U.S., searching for the perfect space for their beloved master and his lovers. However, this task was not so easy. Maher Baba had challenged them to find a space suited to his exact specifications. These specifications were as follows. The climate should be equable. It should have more than ample fresh water. It should be virgin soil, never built upon. It should be land that could be tilled, and it should be given from the heart. Elizabeth and Norina journeyed across the country looking for a suitable location, from California to the Midwest to North Carolina. Then finally Elizabeth remembered a property that was owned by her father's company in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. She and Norina visited, and as they stood looking over a beautiful freshwater lake towards the Atlantic Ocean, surrounded by sunlit trees and singing birds, they felt it. This was the place. And thus, the Maher Center came into existence and was officially established in 1944. Maher Baba visited the center 3 times, in 1952, 1956, and 1958. During each visit, many who knew or were curious about him flocked to the center to spend intimate time in his presence. Before he departed the center in 1958, Maher Baba told those gathered around him that this would be his last visit. Elizabeth Patterson recalled that this statement prompted her to ask Baba, "Then who can come to the center and stay here?" And he responded, "All those who love and follow me, and those who know of me and want to know more." Over the years, the Maher Center has hosted thousands of retreat guests, and even nearly 65 years after Maher Baba's last visit, his ever-loving presence is still palpable. In a world that has changed so much since 1958, the center has remained the same. The utmost care is taken to preserve the buildings and grounds just as they were when Maher Baba visited many years ago. While the hustle and bustle of the growing city of Myrtle Beach continues outside the gates, the 500 acres of woods, marsh, lake, and ocean that are the center sit quietly and serenely, just as they did when Maher Baba was here. Children who grew up coming to the center bring their children. People who met Baba come to spend time soaking in his love, and people who are curious about Maher Baba venture through the gates for the first time. The Maher Center has become a pilgrimage for all time, fit for all who know or want to know more about Maher Baba. He said of the center, "I never leave. Remember, I do not leave because this is my home." The Maher Center invites you to follow along as speakers come and go, musicians, artists, and poets send in beautiful offerings of remembrance, and we all stay connected to Maher Baba's home in the West.